Hello everybody, my name is Stupid Ninja, and today I'm going to be showing you a LEGO Optimus Prime Brickheadz. So this is my version of a sort of chibi Optimus Prime. You may have seen Nacho Paradise's video about the chibi Optimus Prime that he built, or that other video that was floating around on YouTube. I don't remember the name of the guy who made that, but yeah, he made a very nice chibi Optimus Prime, and I quite liked it. And then Nacho Paradise made his own version, and I really liked that one, and so it just inspired me to make my own version. I actually made this a long time ago, and I'm just making a video about it now, because I might tear him apart, but I do really like this guy. Before we get into the comparisons and the transformation or anything like that, I just wanted to ask you guys, if you want to see a how-to on how to build this here figure, if you want to see how to build this mock, then click the card up in the corner, and vote on the poll if you want to actually see how to build this guy. Now we can get into the actual build itself. So as you can see, this is his truck mode. Obviously he has the phase back there, which I don't really care about. Then of course in the front it's nice and clean. I like how clean this is. It has nice windows there. These could be blue or black or whatever you want them to be, but I chose clear just because I liked it the best. I put binoculars up here for the lights he has. Smokestacks actually become the ears or the antenna in robot mode, which I find pretty cool. It's very good use of those. And then you can see his legs right here, almost in their entirety. They have all 6 wheels, which is pretty cool. Here's the bottom view. Not much going on down there. Here's the top view. Looks pretty nice. Setting him off to the side, here he is compared to a minifigure. So there you go. Obviously, very out of scale. There you have that. Now, here is a Brickheadz transforming Optimus Prime compared to an actual Brickheadz with a neck modification. But here you go. You can see how the style is more or less a shared one, but I think this guy's so different from regular run-of-the-mill Brickheadz that he doesn't really resemble them all that well. But I think for what he is, he's pretty good. So yeah, that's all the comparisons for now. Let's just get into how to transform this guy. You're first going to want to do is just start down here at the feet. You can sort of separate the legs like that, then take the feet and rotate them around, and then these toes just swing down like that. Try not to break them off. They aren't all that fragile, but if you swing them a little too fast, then they'll break off. So there you have your legs. Now we can work on the upper half, which is also very simple. What you're going to want to do first is just hang on to this, pop it apart like that, and that'll just swing out. Just be very careful. So swing that out, kind of rotate it down at the same time, and then pull that entire thing out. Try not to pop anything off there. Now you can take the head, the entire thing will just rotate up. Then you can take the arms, make sure they're nice and tight, rotate them around, pull the actual arm itself out, like that. Then you can take these chest panels, rotate those up, and kind of get the arm into place. Might pop off, just reposition that. There's one arm, now you can rotate the other chest piece, push that arm into place, and then take this piece, rotate that around, and I'll just sit where it needs to. And you can take the head and just kind of position everything how you want it. And there you have your Brickheadz Optimus Prime in his robot mode. And I think this robot mode looks just awesome. I really love the way this thing came out. It looks really cool, in my opinion. I really wanted to capture the jagged and rough style and very busy style of the movie verse, which I think I did very well. And I really just wanted to make this guy look as prime-ish as I could. And there are some things you can change on this guy to turn him into the Transformers 4 and 5 versions of himself, but those are just very minor changes, such as changing these out for some colored tiles, and then just kind of switching the feet around to make them pointed rather than toed. There's a way to change this guy to pretty much any prime you want him to be, except for G1, but I might make a Brickhead or G1 Brickhead Prime. But here he is. I really love this guy. Definitely one of my favorite primes that I have right now. Definitely one of my favorites. And again, if you guys want to see a how-to on how to build this guy, just click the card up there and vote. And if it gets a lot of yeses, then I will do a tutorial on this guy. And if it gets a lot of no's, then I won't, because obviously you don't want to see that. But come on, who doesn't want to know how to build this guy? He's pretty cool. Also very simple to build. One thing I almost forgot to mention was, of course, the weapons, and he does in fact have his own tiny little chibi Brickheadz weapons, and I think those look great. I think they look funny. I got the gun over here and then the little sword over here, and I quite like how those came out. Very simple yet very effective. Now for articulation, this guy kick his leg forward and of course back, and then out about that far and not in at all. Then he does have a knee bend, quite a nice 90-degree knee bend, and his foot does rotate, and it has a bit of an ankle pivot, as you see there. Then his arms move down at the shoulder, or at the body. At the shoulder they move down that far. Whoops, the wheel popped off. At the shoulder they move down that far and move up at that far. And then of course if you're careful you can rotate them forward like that, or back like that. And then the elbow does bend in and out at a pretty awkward angle. Then his head can look up about that far, down about that far, and he can't turn his head due to how he transforms. But you can force it a little, and it does sort of pop his face off, which there is the inside of Brickheadz Optimus Prime's head. He has a lot of stuff going on there to make his head fit as well as it does in vehicle mode. But yeah, there's that. So he can't turn his neck, which is a disappointment, but it's fine. I don't really mind. I just mostly pose him kind of an epic, sort of Batman-esque pose. Here he is. Pretty cool. Love this guy. So now setting him off to the side, here he is compared to a minifigure, and he does get very tall. Obviously not correctly scaled, but tall nonetheless. Now here is Brickheadz Optimus Prime compared to a regular standard Brickheadz. Well, I guess he's not standard because he has the hands, but still, here he is compared to Thanos. But anyway, here is Prime compared to a mini Lego Movie Optimus Prime. And yeah, there you go. There's your comparison for two movie primes. Here is Chibi Movie Optimus Prime compared to just normal movie Optimus Prime. So there you go. Obviously he is just massive compared to him, as this is movie Optimus Prime. If you want to see this guy, click the card. He's really quite awesome. You can also go to my channel, check him out. But yeah, there you have that. Okay guys, now that the comparisons are over, that's about it for this video. My camera's actually overheating right now, so I have to stop filming anyway. But as it is, thank you guys